So welcome back here at Gaming Boulevard. We just finished playing the amazing Sunset Overdrive, a game for Xbox One you definitely need to check out later this year. Can you tell us a little bit more about the single player? How will it work? Is it mission based, or how is the story?
Okay, well basically the story is there's this energy drink that's Corporation Fizco created. They had this big launch event in Sunset City. Everyone drank it. Everyone turned into mutants. It went horribly wrong. You, the player, who we don't have a specific character, but you can be anyone you want to be. So you, the player, worked a dead-end job. You actually were cleaning up for the party, so you didn't drink any of the actual overcharged drink. So you were there when the mutants came. So you run and hide. And then all of a sudden, it's the apocalypse, right? So Fizco comes in, they close off the city, try to quarantine the entire event. So you're stuck inside. It's you and some other humans. So basically, there'll be different factions, right? So there's a group, Troop Bushido, they're Boy Scouts who also wear samurai stuff. There's a group of Day of the Dead cheerleaders. There's a bunch of different factions. I can go through them all right now, but we don't want to spoil them all. So basically, you're stuck, and you realize, well, hell, this is the best. I can have the best time of my life now. I can just do whatever I want. I can blow stuff up. So in between times, you're just having a ball. It's called the Awesome Apocalypse. But at the same time, you're also going to be helping these factions do different missions. So throughout the game, you'll have, go help me get this, go help me take out these people. There's also this group called the Scabs, and they're like the anti-factions. They're like all they want to do is kill people and take your stuff. So you'll be fighting them, you'll be fighting, we just released in our new trailer, you'll be fighting, actually Fizco has these robots that they brought in to clean up the city. So there's those guys, there's the Scabs, you'll be helping out these other factions. So, and then that's all the story. And then on top of that, there's a bunch of side missions and everything else. So it's more content than we've probably ever done in a game before at Insomniac. So it's a lot. There's a lot there.
Yeah, cool. A lot to discover. There's also obviously a multiplayer mode. What can we expect from that mode? Because here we see a horde-style gameplay. Are there any other modes you can talk about?
Yeah. So basically, Chaos Squad. It's more than just this. What you're seeing here is Night Defense, which is the end of Chaos Squad. Chaos Squad starts out anywhere in the city during single player. You can jump into a phone booth and you'll be transferred into Chaos Squad. So it's seamless, right? There's no lobbies. It's you and 8 friends or 8 random people. You'll do a mission. At the end of that mission, you'll bring up 2 options to do the next mission. One of them's a little easier than the other one. You can pick the harder one or you can pick the easier one. If you pick the harder one, you get higher chaos score. And then you do another mission. And they're not all the same. They're all randomized. So if you do the hard missions, you get a lot of chaos. At the end, Night Defense happens. So Night Defense is always there. The missions before are randomized, but then the Night Defense is always there. But based on how much chaos you've built up, Night Defense is either harder or easier. So if you do all the hard stuff, you have a really hard Night Defense, then you get all the cool stuff. So it depends if you want to go for the good rewards, you just want to get the experience, and you can bring all that back into single player. So it's all seamless progression. Anything you do in single player, you can bring over to Chaos Squad. Anything you do in Chaos Squad, you can bring back to the single player. So.
Very cool. Last question. So there's a bunch of games releasing. Why do gamers need to own Sunset Overdrive on their Xbox One?
Well, we think we're taking the game, we're taking shooters and flipping them on its head, right? There's no covers, there's no cover base, you're always moving, you're always killing, you're always shooting, there's action. This is like the game that Insomniac's been building up over 20 years to make. It takes everything we know and love, best aspects from all of our other games, the humor's there, the color, you can see the color. We have this, we're breaking the fourth wall with a lot of the effects. We just think it's the total pack. It's everything we were meant to make, and we think people are going to love it.
We think so as well. Be sure to check it out when a game hits stores later. See you. Thank you for this interview.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Who is this hero? Me! Not me? Oh, you! Can you survive the many dangers? Can you help others survive? Can you save Sunset City? Can you? For the love of God, can you? Of course you can. It's a f***ing video game.